a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the James Madison Dukes, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bobcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So James Madison's offense will go on the attack first. Looking for a man, it's Barnett. He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 35. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking the shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Dukes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Leads it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires on the move. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the end. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. Touchdown, Dukes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I think in the
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Flushed out of the pocket. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man, it's Anderson. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Keeps looking downfield. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that...
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This drive will open from the 15. Might be calling a hot route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Open space at the 25. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Dukes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? To the air. It's Barnett. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. But they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Another incompletion on third down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And
hauls it in easily enough for the first down. That took nerves of steel to convert that fourth down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big fourth down conversion.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go with a direct snap. Got enough space. Touchdown, James Madison. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Sam Houston. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA.
And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Alston. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D quarterback.
The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback.
The offense comes out needing a score here, down one possession. Going right to work up top. Here's the pressure. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up.